Good afternoon.
And good evening.
Welcome.
So, sing the song that you were just singing again, Wyatt.
Don't tell him
You
what to
mind?
do.
I
He
know.
can do
no,
what he
if
wants
you don't
to.
mind,
What to do.
I would like.
It's
got
got to be candid.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay.
Did you know that man went to prison?
Was that a man who did that? I thought it was...
Well, yes, that's it. That's all you got to say. It was a man. That man is in prison for, I believe, murder. Just so you know.
You know who else?
Salento. Is his name.
People might know this. I don't know the person's name, but there's a very interesting story that was circulating around the internet about the dude who sang "Peanut Butter Jelly Time, Peanut Butter Jelly Time."
I've heard this story as well.
So if you haven't heard it, the guy who sang "Peanut Butter Jelly Time" was married or engaged to Snoop Dogg's sister.
Yes, Snoop Dogg was his brother-in-law.
Okay, so they were married, and apparently he got into like a police chase.
A standoff.
Well, it probably started at a police chase, and then he like had a standoff on like an interstate or something.
Why would you assume that?
I don't know, but it just makes sense, doesn't it?
No, because some standoffs, like the SWAT team gets called to a location, but no one's ever running. They just wait outside.
Do you know it? Was it a police chase?
I don't.
Okay, well then why
That's
are you
next.
saying it like you know?
Well, why are you assuming?
Well, because let me assume this is my story,
You think
Cameron.
this is an OJ situation?
I'll look at you if I did it. I'll look at you if I need help, okay? But I don't need help telling the story.
All right.
Cameron.
Silento was indeed convicted for the murder of his cousin.
Silento?
Silento.
Silento?
The singer of Now Watch Me Whip, Now Watch Me Nay Nay.
You know, that's on Kids Bop. Isn't that crazy? That song goes on Kids Bop. You know what else is on Kids Bop? WAP. Waffles
No.
and pizza. Isn't that what it is?
No.
Oh, I
absolutely
thought
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure it is.
wet and
Okay.
splashy.
That's Splashy doesn't start with an S. Wyatt.
Hey yo, there's a whole song. YouTube it.
Okay, so
Anyway, Peanut Butter
before-
Jelly guy got shot down, killed in a standoff.
in a standoff with the cops.
With the cops.
While Snoop Dogg was trying to
Wow.
while he was trying to talk him down.
Yeah, but does it say that? It doesn't say anything about a police chase. So
It also
like,
doesn't. Yeah, you're right. You were the one insinuating a police chase.
like, how do you get to a shootout or a standoff if there's no police chase involved?
If you're barricaded
Well-
in your home,
Well, so
that doesn't happen.
Locally, we had the police were sent to the wrong address, which ended in a shootout and one fatality and another injured.
Huh.
I feel like that happens nationwide.
Anyway.
Probably,
just like clerical errors.
Yeah, what's funny, it's like...
but I mean, there was no police chase involved.
Yeah, they did. They were chasing
No, they
the
weren't.
lead to the address.
reaching,
You're trying
reaching,
so hard.
No, I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
reaching.
We're going to put a poll in the comments.
Please no.
Okay.
Well, my dad was actually a SWAT team sniper for many years, so I don't care what the civilians have to say about this matter.
But yeah, weird. Where these popular songs that are pretty harmless have some weird people behind them. Who'd have thunk it?
Not me.
Silento.
What else did he do? What other
Nothing.
music did he
I'm
do?
sure. I think he released an album around that same time. Like that was his big single. He put it on an album, and that's about all he did. Because if I'm not mistaken,
How much?
he murdered his cousin allegedly. I don't know if I have to say that. I think he was charged, but he murdered his cousin allegedly or otherwise. Pretty much immediately after that, or very shortly after that.
Dude, he looks like Chris Rock if he was on Nickelodeon.
Honestly,
makes sense.
Honestly,
Right?
when I was typing in his name, one of the
Right?
things that popped up was Silento Nickelodeon.
Was he on?
Was he on Nickelodeon? Nah.
Might have been.
Nickelodeon Nay Dance? No. Yeah, definitely not. But he looks like Chris Rock if he was on Nickelodeon.
Like if he was a child
Is that
star on
racist?
Nickelodeon?
I feel like that's slightly racist.
Why?
Oh no, that's like saying, "Oh, Chris Brown looks like
Chris Brown,
Yeah, I don't know.
not
like,
Chris Rock.
Yeah, I'm switching it. I can switch it up.
Okay.
See, Chris Brown. You know, why are there so many Chris's? By the way,
I thought you were just confusing all of these people.
No,
that is
see,
racist.
that's racist, right? It's like saying, like, you know, one person of ethnicity looks like another person of the same ethnicity could be misconstrued as morally ambiguous.
I would say dubious, not ambiguous.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ambiguous is like gray. And I would
Exactly.
say-
And that's gray.
No.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. I would never say that anyone
Looks
or
like
any
another.
two people of the same ethnicity look identical.
I didn't say identical.
Unless they're twins.
Ah. Checkmate.
Yeah.
Mate.
Black people can be twins too,
Exactly.
I think. I'm not sure. Genetically, are they the same? It's just like so fucked up. Getting into what is it called? The study of the human skull. I think it's called phrenology.
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
they
bring
used to.
that up.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's the Django Unchained thing where Leonardo DiCaprio talks about how there's a part in the brain, like a little indentation in the skull, that makes black people more obedient.
It's been a while since
called
I've watched it.
phrenology.
And
Yeah.
I don't remember all of it.
People used to really think shit like that, where they're like, "Oh, you see this little dimple on someone's skull? That means that they're like meant to be a slave."
That's crazy.
Fucked up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
People were stupid.
You see the indentation on
People
this
are
dude's-
still kind of stupid.
You see the indentation on this dude's skull? It means that he was meant to write, "Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay."
You see that?
He's destined for
Do you
it.
see that indentation on this guy's skull? It means he's just rocking a major fucking hog, bro.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Just-
At what point is it parody of racism, and at what point is it real racism?
Can it be racist if it's positive?
I mean, I
Some people would say yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Most people would
you
say
can be
yes.
blessed with a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like
Wait, no, you can be cursed with a blessing.
curse with a bless. I'm gonna get that tattooed. I was cursed with a bless.
Ugh, you don't know what it's like to be me.
It's like saying, we're gonna bleep this part out. It's like saying, man, all these Asians are so rich from all the laundromats that they own. It's positive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now all I'm saying is, it can be racist if it's positive.
Did you see that thing where they're saying 2 + 2 = 4 is racist?
How?
Because
Is this a bit?
No.
Is this like
it
a
was
thing?
it was on Fox News. Like there was a guy.
Oh yeah,
there-
reputable source.
Okay, listen. Any news outlet is not very reputable, at least in the United States. Hot take,
No.
but no,
Facts,
like
though.
literally, I guess there's an ideology, and I didn't look into it further past the 6-second clip that I watched. So,
No fact checking.
so no fact checking, but I'm correct
Per usual.
per usual.
That's fine.
We are the only fact checking you need because this is what makes sense to me.
We don't have to fact check. We go with our gut.
But the person, because like even the lady who was hosting was like, so 2 + 2 equaling 4, it means it's racist. Isn't that a mischaracterization or blah 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 whatever? And the person is like, no, because under our ideology, it means that there are no objective truths, and so 2 + 2 may not equal 4. Because there is no such thing as an objective truth.
The news is such a fucking psyop, bro. They're just trying to
fucking-
get these
it's
old
crazy,
people mad about nothing. That's all it is.
I don't know. Well, consider me an old person because I'm mad.
I'm so mad.
I'm so mad.
Why do they gotta change math?
Because math is fucking stupid. Fuck math. I
Yep.
hate math.
Literally, whoever decided numbers were to be a thing in like human existence, I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it.
What use do numbers have for us?
I literally don't care. If we could eliminate computers completely from human existence.
No, let's not go that far.
Oh, well, that's math.
No,
They run on math. Fuck
yeah,
you.
We literally have Squirt on the TV right now, and we couldn't do that without computers.
I think that's like a trade-off that I'm willing to make
Oh.
personally.
So apparently, if you think Squirt is pee, you're an immature asshole. That's
said
another.
this?
That's another clip I saw. I don't know, just some people. So, this is the dangerous thing about the internet is that anybody can just put their opinion out there. I mean, what are we doing right now?
I don't. Well, yeah. I really like.
Why would you? Why? So, just for context, Wyatt just. So we were talking about the soda Squirt, and we're like, Wyatt, Google that, and I was like, click on the GIFs. Well, he just clicked on it. He literally searched Squirt GIF, and I would like to point out that he spelt it GIFF.
Which is nothing. That's
Which is nothing. That's not a thing. And then what? You clicked on images, Wyatt.
For what reason?
There's.
Were you trying to make? You know
You know what
you were
this
doing.
is.
You
You know what
what
this
you were
is.
doing. I was seeing if it pulled up the soda brand.
Why would you? It's just a guy drinking squirt.
Yeah, a gif of a dude
I don't
drinking
know.
soda. Absolutely. That's 100% what I would expect.
That's what I would expect too.
A gif of someone
gif.
just innocently drinking squirt.
Yeah,
on
literally.
the front page of Google. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I go to my internet for.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to Google man innocently and non-sexually or
No.
suggestively drinking a can of squirt
guys.
gif.
I hate you guys.
You're the one who did it. Why do you hate us? What do you mean?
I appreciated it.
I do too. Like, it was nice. It was a good little pick me up. See, and we wouldn't be able to have seen that without computers.
You're right. I redact all of what I said.
Exactly.
We're bleeping that out too.
Yeah. Okay. It's just gonna
Just like 2 minutes.
Yeah, just 2 minutes of conversation. Just
I
gone.
think that.
Redact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, what I've learned is that we can just say whatever, and people can listen to this.
Yeah.
whenever.
So
That's
actually,
crazy.
and you know what's great? Yeah, because I thought about this. So apparently, I look like a comedian. Have you ever seen Bad Friends? You know the podcast Bad Friends?
I think I've
Google
heard
it.
the name.
Just Google Bad
I'm
Friends.
not like Googling
oh my
nothing.
God! Don't be a child. Just Google Bad Friends podcast, and then just click on images.
This is what happens whenever we give
I
white
clicked on
Google
images.
privileges.
Yeah, like why? Whose decision was that? Like, and then just
Last
just
time
hit.
I clicked on images and I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it. That's a lie. That's a lie.
It's fine. You don't have to admit.
Why
guilt.
didn't you put podcast? I told you what to Google. But yeah, so the dude on the right, apparently I look like him.
That's racist.
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, it's okay.
just
Never
'cause
mind.
you're
I'm
white.
gonna go down.
So it's okay to say that all white people look the same. God damn it. At this point, I have no idea whenever we're being like parody of ourselves
I
and
know.
whenever we're being serious.
Dude, it's scary a little bit.
I know. Well, that's the amazing part about the internet, right? We could be completely sincere in everything that we say, and no one would ever know.
Right.
Or people could be interpreting it that way, and we would have no way of stopping them.
So anyway, I was at work and I was working with the customers. So I work in retail. Everybody who listens probably
oh my
knows that.
God, get on with it, Josh.
You're such an asshole. Fuck you. This is my time to have the.
You've
the
already
conversation.
we've been through this.
It's you know how many episodes we have now. You know we could. This is for the new listeners because we're a growing platform podcast.
Just go listen to our old episodes. Better yet, get
No.
us retention, Josh. We need people to go to listen to the backlog.
That's your job, okay? Because you're not getting any more interesting.
It's true. I bring no new stories to this. I'm just like, wouldn't it be crazy if we all whoa.
Theoretical. Anyway, so I was talking to. I work in retail and I work customer facing, and I had this regular come in, and he's the one who told me that I look like this dude. I don't remember what his name is, but it's a great podcast. There's some pretty funny stuff. I know Bobby Lee. He's the Asian. So anyway, he was telling me about it, and I was like, "Oh, it's funny that you say that because I have a podcast." And he was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, check it out. Here you go. This is it." And then I realized that so like I'm in management with where I work, and some of the shit we've talked about on our podcast, like if it gets out to the general public and like I think that's gonna be fucking hilarious. First off, like we've been talking about getting peed on recently. You
Not
know,
recently.
recently in the timeline of episodes,
In
like
the timeline of the universe.
exactly.
I was like a while ago.
For us, but like what is that? Like 3 or 4 episodes ago?
Bro, that was like
Absolutely
probably-
not.
Dude,
I
I
think
have-
it was season 1.
No fucking way.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, because Gage was a part of that, huh?
Yeah.
That what we haven't had a guest in season
we were
2.
still at Cameron's place when we were doing that.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild. And I have no concept of time. Regardless, like it's just really funny to me that like if customers start listening to this and then they see me and they're like, "Oh shit, that's the guy," and like it'd just be really fucking funny to
They'd
me.
be like this be the guy who's willing to let someone pee on him.
yeah.
I don't think
They're
we
just-
went
they're
that
just-
far.
I don't think we
just
went
kind
that
of
far either.
Generally talked about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
He would be the most willing, I think.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, Cameron, that's your job. Go back and see if we talked about it.
No, we're not
You
doing
guys
that.
think
right
I'm made of time? God damn.
now. You have the same amount of time as we do.
less because I sleep more.
Damn. Dude, I literally slept till like 12 o'clock today. I was so fucking lazy.
It's kind of nice every now.
Dude,
and then,
so me and Cameron have had a similar schedule of we've been working 7 days a week, not including the podcast and stuff. But yeah, so being able to sleep in and not set an alarm is pretty nice.
It feels good.
It does feel good. And I was supposed to get up and like go mountain biking today, but I was like,
It's fine.
And my buddy got food poisoning, so.
Oh, yikes. It sounds like we have two people that we know that have potential food poisoning because
Yeah.
Wyatt is kind of struggling as we speak.
Yeah. What was it? What caused the food poisoning?
My mom's spaghetti.
Wow.
Which is
It's actually
that's not
on
a
his,
bit. Yeah,
and it's on his
not a bit
sweater
at all.
already.
Yeah.
He's not wearing a sweater.
There's a lot
I don't
of
got a
vomit
sweater.
and poop on his sweater.
Because
Yeah.
because I took it off.
Because you vomited.
Yeah, because you
on it
vomited on it.
and shit.
Exactly.
Are your knees weak?
Arms sweaty?
No, not really. The arm sweaty part, maybe a little bit.
I'm a little sweaty.
That's
kinda
not how.
warm.
That's not how the lyric goes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It just felt right, though.
Mm,
And we just get to say whatever we want
it's true.
on the airwaves.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It is wild.
I don't even know who I would recommend this show to anymore.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but
What demographic?
demographic.
Fuck it. Nobody needs that
A
last syllable.
demograph is the graph of your demographics.
It doesn't fucking matter. You knew what I was saying. It didn't require any more than that.
You're
You know,
right.
like we should just start like normalizing cutting down words and just getting rid of the unnecessary syllables, you know?
That's like the bit from The Office where Kevin says something along the lines of, "Why use more word when few word do trick?"
Do good.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think that's a great idea because we have a podcast and we have at least an hour to fill in most of these episodes.
Oh, like we would have any problem doing that at any time.
Do you think that we could start communicating in like a shorthand, like an English shorthand? We invent our own language?
Just well,
Or like
you know,
our own riff on language?
probably because I know there's a tribe. I don't know what the tribe is called, but there's been like documentaries on it of ones who just talk in clicks. You know what I mean? And so that's a real thing. So if you can communicate in clicks,
I like how he has to say at the end of his statement, that's a real thing.
that is a real thing. Well, it's
You
because
don't have to
you're fucking
reiterate.
looking like
You don't
you're
have to
looking,
reiterate
You're
that.
looking very accusatory.
If you're confident in your statement, you shouldn't
I
have to
am.
reiterate that it's a real thing.
well, you're
Wait, accusatory?
yeah,
That's a word.
that is a word, Wyatt.
Oh. Okay.
I really appreciate you looking to me for confirmation that he
I
was
know.
wrong.
I know.
But no, in this case, he was indeed correct.
I
You're like,
retract my statement.
that sounds wrong. Cameron, bully him for this, please.
That's a word I don't know.
But let me backtrack a tiny bit. I'm going to say two things. They're both along the same general
You can only say one. Take it or
Idea.
leave it.
1.5.
1 and a quarter.
One, but you have to like shorten the words for the
No,
second
fuck.
one.
Yeah, you can say 2 if it's in shorthand.
Oh my god, no. It's going to be indecipherable if I do that. It's a bad listening experience. So, first and foremost, you do not fucking look like this ginger on the Bad Friends podcast.
Yeah, he's like full blown ginger.
That's like, I don't even know if racist is the word that I would use, but like saying that all redheaded people look the same is just kind of weird. Like, you don't. And
No, thanks.
whenever
He's a
someone's
good-looking guy.
like, you can say, oh, you, okay. I think people also just need to learn
Look
how
up
to.
his name so other people can see
It's
who
right
we're
here. It's
talking
right
about.
here. It's right here.
What's his name? Is it?
It was right there.
Yeah,
There you go.
Andrew Santino. Andrew Santino from Bad Friends.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I've been told I look like.
You don't. And anyone that's seen our Instagram page, Same Page Productions, Same Page Productions LLC on Instagram, knows that you don't look like this dude. But it's just odd because this dude could have been like, oh, you have red hair. Other dude has red hair. You remind me of this guy. But instead he's like, oh, you look like this guy. You don't.
Right.
You could just say, oh, this guy reminds me of you because you share similarities.
Right. And you know what's
That's
funny
it.
about this is because I brought it up to like one of my coworkers and they were like, oh my God, is that like an insult? I was like,
I don't think
know.
it's an insult.
No, and so literally,
That's another weird thing. Why is it an insult to be a redhead?
He's a great looking
What's
guy.
that?
Andrew Santino, you're a gorgeous man. Okay, listen, you're all right. You're doing fine.
You look normal.
You
and
look like a
healthy.
normal person.
You look
Yeah,
healthy.
exactly. There's nothing. Yeah. And then so I went out there and I talked to the guy. And I was like, oh, I just Googled him, and he's like, oh yeah, it's a compliment. And I'm like, okay, like, well, okay, like, why did you feel the need to like, clarify that?
Let's all just take a class on how to properly communicate our feelings to other people again, I think. Because,
Oh my God.
bruh, like, there are so many layers that could have been eliminated from that conversation, from what I'm hearing. Like, this dude could have been like, hey, you remind me of this dude, right? Because you share some similarities, maybe.
Right.
And also, something can just be an observation. It doesn't have to be, like, an insult or a compliment.
Yeah, it's just
can just be
because
a
like
thing.
another person I've been told is I look like Canelo Alvarez, and that one I take like more. Google him.
Is that a baseball player?
He is a boxer.
Oh, okay.
Canelo
It
Alvarez.
sounded like an athlete's name.
What? It bugs me that you search it in that bar. Like, what is that bar? Yeah, I've been
Well, you don't. You share features with him.
Yeah,
but
this
you don't
guy
look
looks like a
him.
man.
right.
Wow.
Whoa. Anyway,
Yeah, you share features.
Yeah.
But that's like me being compared to every short person and someone being like, oh, you look like this guy because he's 5'1".
you look like Kevin Hart.
You look like Hasbullah. I'm like, I don't, but thanks.
Do you speak Russian?
Yeah, like, oh, okay. It's just quite funny. And, like, I'm not saying that I am any better or worse at communicating. I'm better. But, like, let's just maybe not use so many words sometimes.
Yeah, in the great words of What's His Nuts from Office, right?
Why you...
That was shorthand. We're working on it. Work
But you
in progress.
understood.
Yeah,
But
I
you
got
got
you.
it.
I got you.
Exactly.
It's all about
And
inflections.
And they got it, too.
They got it.
Because
They get
we
it.
talked about it.
Exactly.
That's a proper
Context.
time to use that shorthand, I think.
Oh my God, you're such a fucking asshole, dude.
Why?
You're so fucking annoying. Like,
Because I'm right. Listen, okay, we're recording on Easter, Jesus' birthday.
oh yeah, happy Easter.
And,
So
yes, to all who celebrate.
praise Allah.
But they hated Jesus too because he told the truth. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if that was the whole reason why.
That was and because he was Jewish.
No, it was because he had a
Jewish people killed Jesus.
big. It's true.
There's
There's
such thing
Jew
as
on Jew crime.
yeah. I was about to say race traitors exist, Wyatt. You're one of them.
Okay, so a little bit of historical corner real quick, and I don't want to get too much into this because it's boring. But fuck you. One of the big reasons why they theorize they actually killed him is because he went around and he got millions of people to follow him, and that kind of destabilizes the power. It's
Oh my God! Stop burping,
I'm sorry.
please. Just talking about theology, and you're just like, well, they actually say that it
I mean, haven't you ever seen Drunk History? That's something we should do. Have you ever seen that? It's like people just get drunk and then talk about history and read shit. And
I
talk
think
about
I
it.
got the premise based on the name.
Oh well, you looked
mainly.
really confused. Like you didn't
I
understand.
wasn't.
Well, you looked like it. You just look like you're on a constant state of
Just my
confusion.
face.
I'm
don't know
so
what to tell
sorry
you.
about that.
It's funny. I think that maybe sometimes the way that I think I look and the way that I am reacting to a situation don't match up because I was just absorbing the information that you were giving me, and you're like, you look confused, and I was like, no, it's just my face.
thinking about it.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that the RBF thing, right? People say
Yeah.
that I look sad or upset or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm just
Yeah,
hanging out.
Just melancholy.
But that's so no. That would imply that I'm sad in some way.
Melancholy's not sad. Melancholy's like emotionless.
Wyatt, please, if you do the honors.
Google it. And then
Melancholy is emotionless. That's
it's
quite
like
the opposite.
it's like blah. It's like
Nope.
yeah, it is. He doesn't know how. Why are you?
Oh no, that's the Smashing Pumpkins album. Close. Based on the same thing.
Melancholy. Why would you spell it like that? That's not how you spell
You're
it.
so close.
That's not
So we just gotta let him get through this. Everyone, help Wyatt. Say it. Chant it out loud. How
There
do you
it
spell melancholy?
depressed in spirits. No, but seriously thoughtful.
Dejected and sad.
Oh.
You eliminated the middle part, which is the part that talks about emotion.
You know, a lot of words have multiple definitions, and I just choose to do a different definition. You know, it's
I am selective in my definitions.
yeah,
Tisk tisk.
context. You're right. I have been using that word wrong this entire
You're
time.
like, why are you so melancholy? Everyone's like, I'm not.
I guess I'm thinking more of stoic.
You are
Yeah.
probably, and stoic doesn't even imply the lack of emotion.
It's just the lack of expression, right?
I guess
don't know.
that's how it's usually.
Wyatt,
used.
Google it. Oh wait.
He's doing a dance behind you.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he went to take a shit.
I did too. I was actually afraid that he was going to poop his pants based on the movement that I was seeing.
No, there's a cat.
Ah,
In your pants?
Wait, what am I Googling?
nothing. It doesn't matter.
don't even
I was
remember.
I was just giving you a hard time.
You're good. You can Google whatever you want. Squirt.gif. Again.
How, dude? Why are you so fucking bad at Googling things?
No, it's not just Googling. Because he technically Googled it correctly. He just spelled it incorrectly.
That's crazy. Why would you like? I mean, Wyatt, I love you,
Okay,
but damn.
Stoic is not spelled for everyone at home, in case you were curious.
No.
Stoic is not spelled Stowic.
I mean, he was close. He was one letter off, to be fair, but like
Stoic does look like stoic.
stoic.
Like
Stoic.
stoichiometry.
I don't know what that is.
What is that, Wyatt?
It is trying to assume what two chemicals are going to make if you mix them together before you mix them together.
Is that really a thing? Google
Yeah.
Google stoichiometry. Do
No,
that.
don't do that. That's boring. That's boring. Why are you looking at me like that?
Have you ever heard the Das Boot commercial song?
I don't think I have.
It's an old VAT19 commercial. They did a lot of novelty products. And whenever you said, that's boring, it reminded me of it. Because the dude is like this German dude dressed in nothing but lederhosen, naturally, because that's all you can
That's how
be.
Germans dress, right?
Yes, I believe so. I've never seen one in real life.
I
but
have.
Other than in this commercial, I think, and like documentaries of
No, I met one in person.
Germany, like Nazi
It was
Germany.
it was a German female, and she was massive, dude. Like huge, like tall and broad. Not broad like a woman, but like broad like.
We can't air this episode.
Oh, we're going to
The
baby.
racist, sexist, everything episode.
This will be the morally ambiguous episode.
Or dubious, depending on how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Could be ambiguous, could be dubious. What are we saying that's serious? What are we saying that's not? Will any of this get us fired from our jobs? TBD.
That was actually good.
So, back to the Das Boot commercial.
Yeah.
This dude, whenever you said that's boring, it reminded me of it because he goes, I drink the beer from the glass, but that's boring. Das Boot? Oh, yeah.
Das Boot. Oh yeah.
It's a great,
That's
it's a
great.
song, too.
Oh.
Like, it's a whole thing. It's beautiful.
great.
I'll have to show you. But
So-
that is a formative video that I do not think about as often as I would like to.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you guys? So you've watched TV. We've all probably watched TV when we were younger.
I've dabbled.
Is there any like TV commercial or anything, a jingle that was like that just sticks with you that you just think of randomly every once in a while?
JG Wentworth.
J-
877
Wentworth
cash now.
877 cash now.
Yes. I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now.
Called JG Wentworth 877 cash now.
That's one.
How about you, Wyatt? You have one that just sticks with you?
Bruh.
Sorry.
I have, yes, but like they don't stick with me until I hear like the first part.
So then it doesn't stick with
So
you.
like the Chew 5 gums, those ones stuck with
It's not
me.
really a
That's
jingle.
not a yeah,
It's
that's
but
not
it is
a
like
jingle,
a catchphrase.
but it's like a
It's-
catchphrase.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I'm trying. I'm searching on my database.
So I learned about something. I don't really have one.
The Ricola.
Oh,
Just the word.
Ricola.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's another German, isn't it? Or is that like
It's
Finnish?
vaguely European.
It's European? I don't know. The dude always has a lederhosen on. Is that?
And he's got the giant horn. I don't know if that's German.
I don't
honestly.
know. It like almost feels like Finnish or something.
I think it's Eastern European,
I don't know what that is.
regardless. Maybe Western European?
Dude,
European.
it's either got to be northern, eastern, or western or southern. So there's this this jingle that I learned about because I saw it on a video and they were talking about it.
Okay.
And apparently it was like an anti-drug thing, and it's pretty fucking depressing. But the dude is like,
Most of them are. They're supposed to
not
elicit...
not the Michael Jordan one. Stop it. Go get some help.
Well, it's supposed to be.
That's kind of funny though.
It's only funny in hindsight
Yeah,
because of how weird
anyway,
his delivery is.
Anyway, there's this. So what mountain is in the Ricola commercial? Trogberg.
That's made up.
Nice.
That's
not
a
a real place. A mountain in the canton of Solothurn. That sounds like fucking Lord of the Rings shit.
Trogberg
In
a
Solothurn.
mountain of Solothurn.
Doesn't that just sound like you're I was gonna say European, but it is European. Middle Earthen. How much funnier would those movies be if they spoke like in that accent? You know, like I can't really do it.
Like SpongeBob during Leif Erikson Day.
I don't know what that is.
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
Exactly.
I sounded kind of. Anyway,
Say it. What did it
No,
sound
I'm not
like?
gonna say anything.
We've already taken it this far.
It sounds like you're calling technical support, and you got a hold of me. And that will be whatever you interpret it as. Okay, that's on you, not me.
I like that.
Okay,
Leaving it ambiguous
Yeah.
enough to make you racist, listener.
exactly. No,
You're the
you.
racist one.
So there's this anti-drug commercial about meth, and
Well,
it's
you didn't
like,
spell. Okay. Hold up. Sorry. This
You
is
literally
important.
just had,
And you also did not spell Trogberg correctly, so that's why I didn't bring up any answers for you, Wyatt.
I copied and pasted
You
it.
put
No, you didn't.
Trollberg.
did.
No, you didn't.
That says Trollberg.
That does say
Autocorrect-
Trollberg.
It must have autocorrected.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Control V.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that! It didn't autocorrect that time. Weird.
Ah, you tried to autocorrect it though. You clicked the
I clicked the
autofill answer.
autocorrecting.
Well, don't click
Why?
images.
Yeah.
I think you should have learned your lesson about clicking images
It's true.
by now.
It's true. Anyway, it's an anti-commercial about
An
meth.
anti-commercial?
Yeah, don't watch commercials, kids. And
That would be
like,
an anti-commercial commercial.
well, then that's a meta joke, right?
Sure. No one's watching it. So
Exactly.
how do we know?
Well, that means they're successful.
Mission accomplished. Are they? Because they spent money on the commercial. It's one of
So,
life's greatest paradoxes.
like-
If you spend money on an anti-television ad and no one watches it, have you failed or succeeded?
You know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Let me get this fucking thing out, please, before you stop derailing this.
Do you have a sounding rod in?
What?
You said, let me get this fucking thing out. Like, I'm not stopping you.
You are though, because
Eject whatever you have to from your body.
you see, Cameron. I actually respect your time on the mic. Okay, so I'm not going to talk over you. So there's this.
Are you going to talk under me then? Got him.
Is it
Oh my
because
God.
he's short?
shit.
So there's this.
Everybody's technically talking over me.
So there's this commercial.
Facts.
I'm done. Move on. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
No, I want to hear.
No,
There's
you
an
don't.
Anti-meth
Obviously, you
commercial. No, I
don't
really
want to
do.
hear it.
I do.
Cameron.
I really
I
do.
don't believe you.
I really
I
do.
don't believe you.
It's called How Far Can We Take This Bit, Josh?
How far can we take this?
We're
bit?
still figuring it out right now because we haven't gotten to
Because we
the
haven't
point.
stopped it. Yeah. So there's this anti-meth commercial, and it's like this chick who's cleaning her apartment, and like the jingle's like it's like I may have smoked meth, but I'm gonna have the cleanest apartment on these streets or something like that. And like, yeah, dude, it's fucking wild, dude. I don't know the jingle because I only watched it one time.
That was
but-
really good.
yeah,
If
but
you
it's
pitched
like
that to a focus group, I think it would
right, and it's and
automatically
they, like
be
the commercial
like a
is
unanimous pass.
the commercial is literally just her like cleaning her fucking like her like drug cabinet, like in the like a bathroom, like those stereotypical like or those like
A medicine cabinet.
medicine. What did I say?
Drug cabinet.
What's
Which
the
it
difference?
technically
yeah.
is.
What's the difference? But like
well,
with
drug
the
cabinet
mirrors-
just sounds weird.
What's
Like
the-
if you call a medicine cabinet in your suburban home,
it's
a
the
drug
FCC.
cabinet,
It's the FCC. That's the drug cabinet.
you mean FDA?
Yeah,
you were so
yeah,
close, buddy.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The FCC.
the FDA is the drug cabinet.
I like where you were going with that
So-
one.
Yeah. Anyway, they like have a video, like the commercials of her like cleaning her fucking drug cabinet, like with like a toothbrush and shit.
Sure.
And then yeah, it gets really sad really fast.
That's
But, like,
that's depressing.
it's so depressing.
But at the same time, that's kind of what meth does to you.
Oh, it's crazy.
There are some people, without going too into detail about meth stories, because they are kind of sad, but there are people who are like I guess former meth addicts who said that they would actually use it to just do complex math.
Right.
Where they would do it for like 36 hours at a time.
Yeah.
And
Let's
that
talk
sounds
about-
like a nightmare
You know
in
what?
and of itself.
Let's talk about the positivities of meth, okay? let's talk about the perks, okay? So
Hey, talk about the perks.
the perks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's at least 30 of them. So there's this story that I heard about of like a World War II like soldier. I think he was like a European soldier. And so like obviously they didn't know as much back then as we do now. And they like had like meth like so the dude was a nurse or whatever. He was like a medic. And essentially like his whole platoon got killed or he got separated or something, but he had a pack of fucking meth on his back. And so apparently he survived like 30 days or something on skis in the middle of the mountains.
I have heard.
You've heard this, right?
Yes.
And basically he lived with like on meth and eating fucking pine cones, bro.
See, and I didn't know that. I've also not surprisingly fact checked this one, but regardless, even if you survive, I would say upwards of like 5 days. That's impressive to me. If you survive a
Absolutely.
month, bro.
Anywhere there's snow on the ground, it's hard to survive. I don't know personally, but I've watched a lot of TV shows.
I watched a lot of TV shows. I've watched Ice Road Truckers.
I've never seen that.
It's very boring.
Survivor Man, sound out or shout out.
Out. I would love to sound
to
out someone.
Les Stroud.
Yes.
He's one of my. He's like my favorite. He's my favorite Survivor Man.
I'm a Bear
Survivor
Grylls
guy.
guy, I think.
He's fake though. He drinks his pee in like I think he just has a fetish for drinking pee because he drinks pee in like every single episode. He's
That's
like,
not true. That's the bit that he's known for. But
So-
I am a Bear Grylls defender right now. I think that if you're doing things just for entertainment value, which is, what most of television is for, you can stay at like a hotel, which I believe is what he got called out for doing a couple times. You can stay at whatever fucking resort you want to. That's right out. I'm losing the ability to speak.
that's okay. I never had it.
It's happening. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna take a moment to recover. Okay, we're back. You can stay in a hotel in like a nice resort right outside of like the Congo.
So I
if you like
definitely
it.
agree. Like if it's for entertainment
Purchases?
now I can't
Yeah,
talk.
you're welcome. I
Oh my
passed it
God.
to you.
Yeah, shit. It's like an STD. If you do it for entertainment purposes, then you're exactly right. Like go have a hotel, whatever, be comfortable. That's fine. But like if you're gonna market it as like I'm surviving in the wilderness, and I'm gonna go survive off my merit. You know what I mean, or whatever. Like,
Fair.
You know?
You want it to be more authentic, or
yeah.
you want it to. at
Which
least feel
again, that's what I
authentic?
like about Les Stroud.
Is that
because
he was never caught staying in a hotel.
You're probably right, but he again, right? You're right.
It's
Exactly.
It's not about the objective truth, Josh. You know this. It's about how people feel about it,
and
which is why
feel-
we're trying to turn everyone against us with this episode. Are we really racist? No one will ever know. Is this episode racist?
Listen, do
Well,
you really
kinda.
think it is going to take this episode? How many people do you think are still with us? Like most people are probably against us at this point.
I'd hope so.
I'd hope so too.
I hope
We're-
that it didn't take this long.
Yeah, we're deplorable people, and if you're still with us by this episode, you're a fucking awful human being. How
Fuck you.
dare you? God, you're not the type of person I'd want to associate with.
Our listener, it's like you find out all of these people. Like I think the most recent is actually like Fox News, ironically enough, where they were caught in a text conversation talking about how like deranged Donald Trump is and how like awful some of the things that they had to cover were. And this is me paraphrasing, but essentially they were going against the narrative that they were pitching to other people, right?
Right.
But those text messages got leaked, right?
Wait, Fox?
Fox News.
Okay.
And so everyone was like, "Oh my god! Like these people don't believe what they're preaching." Wow, shocking!
Wow,
right?
who knew?
We are actively alienating our audience live on air, where we don't
Yeah.
even try to sell you a
Yeah.
narrative. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
If you're listening,
Like, yeah,
this isn't for you.
this is for us.
Yeah, this is.
It's in the name.
This happens to be on the internet because that's an easy place to store data for free. But like,
And possibly get some money back. Also, subscribe to our Patreon.
just like the most weird backhanded shit. Just like if you're listening, you actually suck, and you're probably stupid.
Yeah, what's that called? I bet you get off on being degraded. You fucking
A degradation king.
yeah, that's it. Degradation.
That's who we're.
yeah, that's who we're
pandering to.
targeting.
But it's
It's
funny.
like-
But unless you like it, then fuck you for liking it.
and then it's like it's.
So that's the
We're
thing.
glad you're here.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, you can stick around. We love you guys.
We love you guys. You're just real swell human beings.
We want everyone to hate us.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is the end goal.
That is.
But we want. It's like the bowling champion that was going around for a while because he said something along the lines of, "Doesn't matter if you love me or hate me, you're still watching."
Oh, I've seen that clip, and bro,
So good.
and like it is so good because that's such a hard line
It is.
to say as a fucking professional bowler.
I think it doesn't matter what your profession is. Love me or hate me, you're still watching. Or in our case, for now, listening. That's pretty hard.
That
if
is
you're
pretty
here,
hard.
bro,
Dude, like
give
me,
that.
that's
give me
pretty
that
hard.
retention time. Like you,
Yeah, like me.
pretty hard. You do look pretty hard,
Thanks.
and you look pretty well yourself too.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh. So if you got caught or got stuck, like stranded out in the wilderness, how many animals do you think you could take one-on-one?
What kind of animals are we talking?
That's what we're talking about. Let's make a.
Let's if we're gonna do this,
Oh,
say
Kyle-
where we're gonna be first.
No,
I just
no,
said-
like
Wait. Before we go any further, I just said the name Kyle. I don't know where that came from.
I actually didn't hear you say that.
Who's
That's
Kyle?
good. I don't like. I know some Kyles.
I know some Kyles too.
I wasn't even thinking about some Kyles. I have no idea where that came from. It was like I was possessed by the spirit of Kyle for a second.
Dude,
And I
do
had
you
to
need
say-
a monster?
Kind of like on anime when they just randomly sneeze, they're like, "Choo." Someone
What?
must be talking about me.
You know, that's
What?
actually is actually a superstition that
Facts.
some people believe that whenever you're sneezing, it means that somebody is talking about you.
I guess the universe just want.
It's okay.
He's trying to talk in sling.
I'm starting to abbreviate my sentences
Exactly.
unintentionally because we talked about
Yeah.
it. We're manifesting it into existence.
Exactly.
But I guess the universe wants me to shout out Kyle because I've shouted out Kyle, friend of the show, many a time.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to say your name, but you're here now, and maybe whenever this goes up, maybe like something important will be happening.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the universe is like.
All right. So
coalescing.
how many gerbils do you think you could take?
Oh,
Like,
dude, so many.
Like how many gerbils before it becomes
Wait.
like
We're talking about
a
math
problem?
first. We're talking about math first.
Meth?
Meth.
I don't want to talk about meth.
Wyatt had something to say about something.
No, he didn't. He just
said
Googled
before
it.
we start.
Yeah,
What was it about? Was it about anything in particular?
Yeah.
Or was it not about math, or was that just pulled up
No.
previously?
Shrews.
So my martial arts teacher was a doctor, and he had one
Whoa,
guy.
respect.
Yeah. When he was first going through med school, you know, you have to do your studies or whatever, where you go and you actually study under a doctor before you actually take the
I think they're
exam.
called clinicals.
There we go. The clinicals.
I thought they were residents.
They could be both.
No, I don't think it's a residency.
I've watched Grey's Anatomy. Don't you tell me.
Oh yeah.
Res-
Grey's Anatomy knows everything.
that is medically accurate, I think, in every regard.
Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually. Like I would trust
A white woman at the age of 55 who has watched every episode of Grey's Anatomy
No, I was
to do a
gonna
lobotomy on you.
to
To do your vasectomy?
It depends on their specialty.
Huh.
They have different specialties. Like there's neurology. There's
Yeah, but there's
like-
a lot of different doctors in that show.
there are.
So they
Have a
like-
neurologist,
like you could probably watch
neurosurgeon.
that entire show and get the vibe, the general vibe of all of them.
Yeah, like don't be shaky. You got to have steady hands to be a surgeon.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe it because I've seen some videos of like them using like a hammer and chisel on like hip bones for full replacements.
That's
and shit.
different though. That's like
That's surgery.
That is surgery, but there are different types of surgery. Yeah, some
I
surgeries
don't think you
need
need
a scalpal. Some
steady hand to use a bone saw. You know.
Yeah. So the sawzall was invented to cut through bone.
The Sawzall?
during- Yeah, the sawzall.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes
it was
sense.
a medical
though.
device.
yeah, I believe it.
Bro, sawzall. There's a famous clip now from the movie Mom and Dad of Nicolas Cage using a Sawzall, and he delivers the line, Sawzall, saws all, in it, which is pretty baller. So we'll
What?
put that on the list. of movies to
Sawzall,
watch.
Sawzall.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
I got it. I had to say it myself.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. He's got some of the best lines.
Anyway, what was your point, Wyatt? Where were you going with that? Did we finish that conversation?
No,
No.
not at all.
You were talking about two things that I don't believe in: martial arts and medicine, both pseudoscience.
Um,
I'm gonna go eat this
But-
leaf now.
Doesn't
matter.
Eat this beef.
Leaf.
Oh,
Leaf. You know, like
like
they're all
the
about
hidden leaf.
like a what?
What are you
We're
referencing
talking
now?
about martial arts.
And what's
the
the hidden
hidden
leaf?
leaf.
Where do you find that at, Wyatt?
I don't know. It's hidden.
Whoa, dude, that was a great setup and knockdown right there. That's why you guys are
Yeah.
my comedic partners. I appreciate it. That was crazy. Watching two
Whoa.
masters at work like that. Oh
Man,
my
you
God.
ever just feel inferior watching somebody else do what you're doing?
Oh, a lot of the times.
He's into that.
It's not
The
his
whole
first
thing.
time watching the girl squirt. I know.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Wyatt, please.
Can I call HR now?
We don't
haven't
have
set
one.
up an HR
we don't
department
have
yet
an
for this
HR.
exact reason.
Yeah, here, Wyatt. Here's the number. He just dials it, and my phone rings, and he's like,
But it's like a voicemail where you've set up where it's just like a 30-second long fart or something.
or it's like those old school like where they make like the music. Sorry, I'm not available to catch the phone or pick up the phone right now. Please leave a message.
No. Even worse. It's like what I had a lot of friends that did this in middle school. So I don't know if this is a common thing, but I had a lot of friends that did this in middle school whenever they first got phones, where they were like, "Hello." Oh, and then they're like,
I'm
"Just
sorry.
kidding, I'm not here."
Yeah. No, I actually did that back in the day too. And I remember one day my sister came to me. She's like, "You're a fucking asshole." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "I was talking for like 10 minutes." No, it wasn't 10 minutes, but it was like
You had a 10-minute long pause of silence. In your
that's how you
voicemail.
get them. That's how you
You
get
do
them.
make it as long as the voicemail will let you stretch it out.
Exactly.
Or usually
Absolutely.
it's like a minute.
I don't know how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mhm.
you,
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
I'm
have to
not
remain
here this whole
silent.
time.
No,
just have to
what you
remain
do is like,
silent.
"Hello? What was that?" "Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay."
Yeah, that's a real thing. So that's the line to our HR department that we'll get
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
We're like, St. Page Productions, HR department, how may we help you? Psych, bitch, just kidding. We don't have an HR department. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. We're going to keep touching your butthole.
Go get therapy. Click.
Just kidding. We don't cover that on our insurance. Go get therapy. We don't encourage therapy around here. That's also made up.
We don't. Yeah, we just we encourage alcoholism.
Therapy has never helped a single person. I can stand by
Name
that.
one person that it's helped.
Yeah. You think...
I don't know anybody.
You think Mao Zedong would be a better person if he went to therapy? Probably not.
I don't know who that is.
That's good. Google Mao Zedong squirting.
So, what was your story about your martial arts?
up.
No,
No.
we wanna hear.
Yeah.
No, so first couple weeks in, this guy comes in with his bloody shirt and he's like, "I think I've been
Right, is this to
shot."
martial arts or
No.
is this to
This is to
doctor's
the
office?
hospital.
Okay,
Yeah.
In the
This is-
ER.
that's an
in the
important
ER.
distinction to make.
Yeah, it is.
But that
Um,
being said, somebody walking in with a bloodied shirt does make sense in both settings.
Exactly, it could be like the start of an
Exactly.
action movie.
Good point. He walks in and he's like, "I think I've been shot."
How
and
do you think you've been shot?
Well, he was like,
I think he's probably going to tell us,
Yeah.
Cameron, if you let him talk.
And the guy lifts up his shirt and he
But
has
I
like,
just
You need
wanna-
to work on this. This is one of your problems, Cameron. You really need to work
I
on
have
this.
no
You should
clue
go
what
to
you're
therapy to work on it.
bill it to our insurance then, and I will.
So he walks in. He's like, "I
he
think,
walks in.
hey,
He's
yo,
like,
doctor, I
he's
think
like,
I've been
I
shot."
think I've been shot. Yeah, and it was New Jersey, and
Wait, really?
yeah, or Pennsylvania, one or
pulled
the
that.
other, either
Well,
or.
those are two
Those are
completely
two
different
completely-
places.
No, I
Right.
think it was New Jersey or Chicago is where he studied.
Well, I
Is
think
it Chicago
Josh
and New York?
somewhere liberal.
Somewhere.
Oh, but they talk like this.
I know.
You just sound like a really shitty Christopher Walken impression. Like, it doesn't even sound like you're doing an accent. It's really good.
Hey, yo, I think I broke my leg. I ain't walking it.
I shoved the watch up my ass.
Up my ass so I could get it to you.
Very uncomfortable.
Some dude walks in. Hey, yo, doc. I think I've been shot.
It's really good. It's a really good accent / impression. I'm not even sure what it is.
At this point,
It's something,
it is.
and it adds to the story.
It is.
It does.
It does.
Okay,
Now you got to tell your
dude-
entire story in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
remember
it's
where
just
we
like-
were at. Can you start from the beginning, please?
So this guy walks in. He's like, "Hey, yo, I was just walking here, and this guy shot me.
But I don't know if he hit.
I don't know if he hit nothing, but my shirt's all bloody, so I came in." Yeah.
What did he get shot with? Did he have a squib on at the time?
A squib.
You know about squibs.
I don't
I don't know
know
what a
a
squib is.
Why? You're the
Wait,
filmmaker.
are those fancy shirts you put on backwards and you button?
what?
I think you can put all shirts on backwards. Wyatt.
makes
No. Like when you go to the when you go to the emergency room and they make you put on those fancy backwards shirts that like your butt hangs out of the back.
a gown.
Yeah, that's a gown.
Ah.
What the fuck are you? Is this a bit? I don't even know if you're like
I-
what the joke is.
I legit thought that's what a squib was. You said, "Is he already in a squib?"
Was he wearing
No.
a squib? Is what he asked.
A squib is, just to make sure I'm using the correct word. That should be it's like a packet that you wear underneath your clothing.
Oh.
That whenever you're in an action movie, it
It
explodes and it
explodes
emulates
then,
blood.
Yeah. I do know what you're talking about.
I think that's called the squib. The filmmaker of the group should know this. Yeah, see, it's a
Yeah.
squib.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the
Anyway.
dude does not know.
If he's gotten shot.
Yeah.
God,
Hey,
this
yo,
feels-
Doc.
This is ultimate like throwback to season 1. Same Page Productions right here because we are off the goddamn rails
Dude,
tonight.
absolutely.
I kind of like it.
I kinda
This
like
is
it,
good.
too.
We were too structured for too long. I think we just need to let it all hang out for a little bit.
Dude, I always let it hang out. Wyatt,
I know,
finish
I
your
know.
goddamn story.
This is
Cameron,
why
shut the
you're,
fuck up.
You're just glad that we don't have HR because of how much you're letting it hang out right now.
Exactly.
Well, so he lifts his shirt, and my martial arts instructor said he saw like 5 to 6 holes in this guy, bullet holes clearly, and he was so methed up that he did not know that he had been shot, nor did he feel it. So the main doctor of the clinic says, "Oh, we get that every now and then." I mean, it's Chicago. Apparently they get it every now and then. He said just make him comfortable and give him 15, 20 minutes alone in a room. And that's...
Pluck
he's
out
like,
the
there's
bullets.
no... He says
And
there's
he'll
no
die.
way
Oh,
to
like,
save him.
He was
He'll die.
like totally.
Yeah, he was...
He's going to
Well, I
die.
mean,
Shit.
yeah.
That's
Wild.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
No, I've actually seen a video of like a dude who goes in and like shoots up a like a police department, and he's all cracked out, whatever, methed up, and bro, you can literally see him. He busts in, he's like, you know, shooting and all that, and you can literally see all of these police officers like,
Lighting him up.
yeah, bro, literally just bop, 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 peppering him, and he's just grabs a shotgun, starts like unloading the shotgun, and then like 3 minutes later, he just fucking drops, fucking dead
Blood loss,
immediately.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. But he's going.
Insane.
It's drugs are fucked. I hate drugs.
Hot take. Actually,
Yeah,
this is
fuck
the,
some ibuprofen.
This is the
Ugh.
subversive episode. I'm gonna say, drugs are good. Actually,
I think it depends.
I think everyone should take drugs.
What drugs are good?
All of
Okay,
them.
top 10 drugs. Go.
To answer your question, I think I could take on at least 1,000 gerbils.
1,000?
Yeah, probably.
You think so? I don't think so. I don't
Dude,
think you understand how much 1,000 is.
I do. I can count right now to 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna say right now that they'll start getting pretty feisty, right? But we're talking gerbils, okay?
Let's change it to shrews.
Okay.
Like a
shrews
shrew.
are smaller.
Are they?
Yeah, that'd be better.
But they jump. Shrews jump, don't they?
But the thing is, you're not going to unless they hit like your neck or a crazy deep.
They're gonna get in your
artery
eyes,
in your
bro.
vein.
You're gonna be holding like
Are you
3.
lying down?
No. But the thing is,
You
they
just start
jump,
stomping.
dude. They jump, bro. Like, dude, you're gonna
To
be holding
hand
you're gonna-
height?
You're gonna be, dude. Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna jump on you. They're gonna crawl up. They're gonna nibble your eyes. They're gonna get inside your fucking skull.
Nah, bro, you just start swatting before they have a chance to grab.
I don't think
onto
you
anything.
can because 1,000, bro. 1,000.
Okay, yeah. Gerbils don't jump. That was the initial picture
That's
that
fair.
I had in my head.
1,000 gerbils, maybe.
1,000
shrews?
before they get to my eyes, an indefinite number. If they get in my eyes, it's over.
Right.
Immediately. Because that's just like the worst. Like I can't think of anything worse.
Bro, because you're gonna be holding like even if you got 100 a hand, bro.
100 a hand.
Yeah, right. You're
How
control.
small do you think gerbils are?
I don't think they're that small, but my thing is you're like batting them around. You're like doing
oh,
this.
like
you're
one
like,
at a time.
Right? Like even if you do 100, like there's 800 more shrews. 1,000 grams? What? 100,000 grams? What?
I think he's doing the math for how much gerbils weigh in total for this hypothetical.
Oh, so if they all like get on your chest, they're just gonna crush you?
Like if it was a tidal wave of gerbils, like if they all came at you at once, it's over. You're fucked.
Exactly.
But they
like you're gonna
can't
get
operate-
smothered.
They don't operate as a hive mind.
Okay, it's a hive mind.
Oh, then you're fucked.
absolutely.
Like, it doesn't matter because
like
then
even
at
if
that
they're
point,
small, like because even
it's-
their little bites, bro, they're gonna nibble.
If it's a hive mind, they can do like the 1,000,000 ants bit from Rick and Morty, where it's just like this humanoid figure that is made up of 1,000,000 ants, and they
haven't
all
seen that.
operate together.
I haven't seen that one.
But it's 1,000 gerbils, which is significantly worse.
All right, so let's go up the rank of like animals, and you tell me if you can take them. All right,
Did you say this was on a deserted island, or did I make that up in my head?
like you were stranded in the wild, so you're not.
Oh, like you're in like just a wilderness
Right,
situation.
right, yeah, like
not
you're-
necessarily a tropical island
no, yeah,
where there's just a bunch of gerbils for
no.
some
It's
reason.
like you're just stuck.
Okay, you're somewhere.
All right, how many ducks do you think you could take?
I'm going to say, because ducks, while they are, like, they're not necessarily fragile, they're also not particularly strong.
Right,
That's the thing that drives
and their
me nuts.
bills.
So I
Yeah.
would say, like, upwards of 50.
50?
Yes.
Only 50, bro.
If they,
I feel
if
like
they don't get in your eyes, then you're good. Because
Well,
they're
even
not
if
going
they
to
get in
break
your eyes,
They're not
bro.
going to break anything. They're
But,
just
like-
going to cause, like, minor lacerations.
exactly. Even that, I don't even think they can. They're gonna what? Slap you with their feet?
That's what I'm saying.
Like they don't got no teeth.
I think they have, like, well, they do have teeth.
I think I could take as many ducks before I collapse from exhaustion.
Yeah, just, like, before my blood sugar got low.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like I feel like I could just keep going and going and no matter how many ducks there are.
Wyatt, please, no.
What's he doing? Duck spurs?
I thought you were Googling duck penises.
I
for
thought
a
so
second.
too for
It's
a
fine.
second. I got to Never mind.
You got excited?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get excited?
Good.
All right.
Duck penises, duck gif.
I was genuinely curious if they had spurs like chickens.
Like
or
the-
No,
like
roosters.
but
the dew
yeah,
claw
that was my
looking
next
thing.
on
question.
the back,
Chickens.
yeah.
How many chickens do you think you can take?
Chickens aren't particularly strong either, but they're more mean.
I think
from
so
what I've
too. And a
heard.
rooster? Have you ever seen some big roosters?
Yeah, they're kind of scary.
They are kind of scary.
This is all conjecture because we could be so off. Like someone could be like, "Actually, you can take 1,000,000." Like,
Ah.
there's no question. You could do 1,000,000 easy.
I don't think so.
In this hypothetical.
In this
That's what
hypothetical-
that's what they're saying. That's what the experts are saying. Okay.
Experts
Just go
hate
with me
this
here.
man because of the simple trick. Just kill him.
Yeah, just kill them.
Okay, how many chickens do you think you take?
all at once? I don't know. They're more mean, but they're not going to cause any more like serious damage. I would say probably about like less than ducks, but
Less than
not-
ducks?
Not significantly less. Yeah, ducks would do.
I'm thinking maybe 100.
like you can kill more ducks. Like you can fight more ducks.
oh,
you know.
absolutely.
Yeah. So less than ducks. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever our answer is.
I think we could go against some ducks indefinitely, but chickens like 100.
probably.
Because so I have this coworker who raises chickens.
I think we've talked about this.
Have
We
we?
have. Yeah, we talked about how chickens will eat anything.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently chickens are fucking ravenous and they'll eat anything, bro. And so like, yeah. So if you ever need to get rid of a body, apparently
Yep,
pigs,
we talked about
chickens,
this on pod. I remember
yeah.
this
Oh, we did talk
vividly
about this.
because we talked about
Okay,
instead
I
of
don't
feeding
remember.
something to the pigs, you can feed it to the chickens.
Yeah, but chickens.
Yeah.
Chickens.
But chickens?
But chickens, they're my favorite.
Yum yum.
Okay.
Okay. Chickens.
All right. Let's see. Bass. How many bass do you think you could take?
Well, I remember vividly listening to, or rather watching, an episode of River Monsters as a
Yeah.
child where the homie I think his first name is Jeremy. I don't remember his last name. I wish I could off the top of my head. That'd be dope as fuck. I haven't watched that show in forever. Homie talks about how in water it's significantly easier to get dragged down.
Yeah.
Right? Like something can only be 30 pounds and they can drag like a 200-pound man down with
Damn.
them essentially.
At 30 pounds?
Straight up.
That's scary. See,
Yeah,
that's why
like
the
if
water
you're
scares me.
like
freaks me out.
Like if something's trapped with you, like if you have like a rope tied to your foot and something that's 30 pounds is tied to the other side and they're fighting against you, or if you have it in your hands and they're fighting against you, they can absolutely drag you down, like overpower you.
Damn.
If it's a fish, because they're meant for that
How
environment.
big? How big do bass get?
I don't know if bass get super big.
Fucking Google it, Wyatt. Why are you doing like fucking hand motions?
About yay
He's like,
big. That's
about
really
this
good
big.
for the podcast.
Yeah, like fucking Google
How
it.
big does a bass get? About this big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So like, how many bass? Like,
Are we talking in
Well-
water or out of water? Serious
Fucking
question.
in
Serious
water,
question.
like-
in water,
Yeah.
I'm saying less than 10.
right?
If
Well, it
they're
depends on how big they get.
yeah.
It depends on how big they get. No, like fucking go to an article and say what the weight is.
Why are you on image search after the trauma that we have been through today?
16 inches, 22 pounds. The
I would
heaviest
say-
reported weight.
Okay,
So
maybe
average is
over
probably
10.
like
If we're
16.
if we're talking like average weight, we can probably take like 20 to 25.
I was thinking
maximum.
like 15 to 20. 15 to 20.
But if we're in their domain, kind of scary.
Absolutely scary. The open water scares the shit out of me.
I think that it was catfish that they were talking about in the particular episode that I remember, where these catfish were not anything that you would consider massive, and they were still known for, even if it was just like a local legend, they were known for killing a few people.
Well, see, the thing about catfish though is that they have quills. You know, like they have like sharp tendrils.
The barb spine.
Yeah,
thing
they
you
have the
see.
barbs. So like when they get bigger, they can, I mean, it's like look at Steve Irwin.
I don't think that it's the same, and also without taking that into account, because I'm
Oh,
sure
not
they're
with
sharp.
bass,
I'm
but-
sure they're no. I'm talking catfish, but I'm sure that they're probably still sharp. But I honestly don't think that those barbs would do any major damage like a stingray tail would.
You might be right, but I don't
different
know.
material, I think.
But like catfish are scary, bro. They're massive.
They're fucking
All right.
wild.
How many coyotes you think you could take? You think you could take on a singular coyote?
Yeah,
How-
coyotes are small.
They're not that small.
They're pretty small.
They're like a medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized dog, but honestly,
Like
I could
50,
fight
60
a medium-sized
pounds.
dog.
Like 50, 60 pounds?
yeah,
Right?
I would say 3 to 5 maximum.
Yeah?
Yeah, and but I'd be pushing it. Like
I
it would
feel
be,
like-
it would be a battle, but yes,
I feel like I could take like 20 of them.
I would love to see it. I would pay to see it.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I could take 20 of them.
If
you
the
know?
podcast ever goes south, or we just don't feel like doing it ever again,
Yeah, we're just going to fight coyotes.
I'll just buy 20, and I'll be like, "Go for it, Josh.
Do it.
Do it."
Yeah.
And I'll give you something cool.
Yeah.
if you can
see,
beat them all. I
The
don't know
thing
what it
is,
would be.
coyotes are really easy to confuse. So you just like jump back and forth a couple times. You're like, where the fuck did he go?
Do you know this from experience?
No, I just made it up. But it makes sense.
It sounded real.
It does
I
sound
liked
real,
it.
doesn't it?
I liked it. This is the misinformation / just subversive shit episode.
All right. Let's talk about some bears.
Oh, 0.
Fuck no,
Like
right?
half of one.
0 bears.
Right.
I could not fight a baby bear. Those things are heavy. Just
They're scary as
just
shit.
by virtue, like you could probably clobber that thing in the head, in the face,
And
the
it won't
temple.
feel it.
It would not even
Like
care.
they got
like a
some
baby bear,
thick
I'm
ass
talking.
skulls.
Yeah.
Like a thick ass skulls.
If you're talking
So-
hand-to-hand combat, you're fucked. You like just a war of attrition. You'd probably exhaust yourself before
Absolutely.
you could defeat a
So
bear.
so what would win? A bear or a gorilla?
Are we going back to this?
Have we talked about this? Have we talked about it on the pod?
Yes.
Really?
We've had people give their input on this.
Oh, what did they say?
So I believe I don't want to. I really fucking don't want to say that I agreed with the side that I actually disagreed with. Right? One of us agreed with the fact that a bear would win. The other
Absolutely.
agreed that a gorilla would win, but I don't remember who.
Oh, bear all day.
See, and I feel as though bear is the correct answer, but I want to say I argued like the opposite point. So
Oh yeah, I think you did. I do remember this because you said if if a gorilla had the wherewithal to like use its strength and
Yes.
mobility and whatnot, maybe it would have a chance. But the main way that gorillas fight is by biting.
yes,
And
they do have scary teeth.
They
but-
do have scary teeth, but I think a bear has scarier teeth. Okay,
and scary claws.
Bear
too.
is the
Bears
correct
have
answer.
like 4-inch claws.
all right. You think you could take a giraffe?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Have you seen how they fight?
Yeah, they just swing their head at each other. There's a bah.
You know that shit has some crazy power behind it.
And, like,
It's
how much
probably like
muscle
a
is in that- its
sledgehammer.
neck?
Yeah. If they get one good, they can probably like gore you just with their feet. Honestly.
Oh, maybe. But like, I don't think they fight with the feet. Like,
they
you know,
don't-
like
they
a
wouldn't
deer.
have to. But they wouldn't have to. Like that's the thing is that if like it was confronted, like say you were in like an arena style setting and you cornered it, if it had to, it would use its feet on you, and they would.
I think I could
absolutely
take a
get something,
giraffe
but
because
no,
this is how I would
no.
do it. This is how I would do it. I like it would be like going around.
Okay, no, keep going.
It would
We'll
be
talk
like
about this
going
next.
around. I would be like up in. I'd be up in a tree, and then when it went to go like eat its eucalyptus leaves, wait, that's a koala, but
I
when
think
it
it's
goes
leaves.
leaves, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Leaves.
Whenever it's like eating, I'll just jump on its back. Because if you get on the back of a giraffe, dude, it's done. What's it gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Choke it out?
Exactly. I'm gonna
I
fucking
don't
just
think
go,
it'll
"Bah!"
work.
Just bot right in the back of the neck.
No,
Yeah, I think so.
I think its spinal column's too like solid.
Maybe for you.
I'm built different. bro.
Exactly.
I could punch out a fucking giraffe.
I
bro.
could. In fact, I bet. What I would do is I would take a giraffe just straight up, and I would just like it would like swing its head. I would just like block it with my hand, and then just and it would go to
This is
sleep.
Are you an anime character in your own mind?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you like the Monkey King? Like you've written mythology about yourself? You're like, yes, I've defeated several giraffes in hand-to-hand combat. It's quite interesting.
Or like you just like duck the head, right? It just like swings the head, and it like you drop, and it gets dizzy, and it like drops.
It gets
down.
a head rush from,
Yeah, exactly.
from raising its
And,
neck
like,
up too fast.
it like passes out because it's got an iron deficiency because they don't eat meat, you know. So they like it like passes out because it gets lightheaded, and then I can get on top of it and just
I
like.
don't know if that counts as winning. I think that's just you got a pussy ass fucking giraffe.
Tell me if you don't think giraffes are like iron deficient, okay?
I genuinely don't. I think they get whatever nutrients they need as a mammal, as an herbivore.
You're telling me that mammals don't need iron?
They do, but you can get it from other places other than
Not
meat.
leaves. There ain't
You
no
don't know?
there are no iron in leaves, dude.
There are no iron in leaves.
Have you seen those like baby giraffes? They're like they like get up and they wobble and they fall. You think it's because they don't have developed legs? It's because they're iron deficient.
Bruh,
Okay, they get
human babies
lightheaded.
cannot walk for a fucking year, and giraffes be walking within 5 minutes. I don't want to hear it, okay? God damn. Welcome to It's an Us thing, where we spread misinformation.
Yeah, we
And-
spread information. It's up to you to decide whether it's miss or not.
I think it's all kind of a miss, honestly.
Maybe for you, I'm having a great time.
We're not out here playing the hits. That's all I'm saying.
So, what was it that you Googled and you brought up?
Are you concentrated? Are you good?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I
Ryan,
don't
get
know
it
what
together.
you're talking about. I'm sorry. I was trying to
You
look
literally
something up.
Googled something.
Oh, yeah.
Gorilla
And you were-
versus
gorilla
bear.
versus bear. A lot of people who study both gorillas and bears say bears would probably win,
Yeah.
just
That makes
because they have
sense.
such like long claws, and because
Thick
bears
heads.
are just like throw their weight around, as well as their snout indicates like a better bite pressure too.
Dude, all I'm going to say is Google this. Google
Squirt.gif.
yeah. Google bear versus bear and then Google gorilla versus gorilla and you tell me which one is like
I've seen both of them. Fine.
exactly and which one's crazier.
We're doing this off pod. What was the other thing that you were Googling? Do giraffes
Have iron deficiency?
giraffe diet nutrition facts?
Oh my god.
There's no way someone's done a paper on this
I will
that's
be-
available online.
I will be
like I'm
so
sure that
happy.
people know this.
No,
but
it's because this is a known issue, bro. Have you never seen this? This is why they get like dizzy. They pass out because
is
they're
this
iron
is
deficient.
it a known thing that giraffes are fainting often because they're iron deficient?
Absolutely.
They get lightheaded. Just lying on the internet. Who are we lying on the internet like this? Can't believe us.
Apparently, they chew on bones
You don't get
to
iron
get
from bone.
calcium.
Yeah, it's calcium. That's not iron. That's a
Well,
different
I'm
conversation.
looking.
I'm sure that there's probably blood on the bones that they chew on.
Take a chill pill, Josh. Please.
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah.
Why are you floating in and out of your mic zone?
He's uncomfortable.
Chill out.
They want to call HR.
Josh,
That's okay. We don't have one.
Please. Chill out, Josh.
See, this is why we need video so they can see what you're doing.
I like it better whenever they can't.
Yeah.
Like right now, I am touching my toes. It's pretty impressive.
To his nose.
Not those toes, Josh.
What other toes are there?
He's like Art from Monsters Incorporate or Monsters University. It's
You've
like-
already made this joke on the podcast.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna say he's like Art. That's all I was gonna
Well,
say.
they have 4 chambers in their stomach, apparently.
Like a cow.
I thought a cow had 8.
I don't.
Ditto.
Sure. They do.
I thought they had
Factually.
8 stomachs.
Don't.
Factually speaking, they have 16.
You can just keep going up.
Yeah.
There's no way that anyone could ever fact check.
Actually,
us on this.
every time that a cow births a new calf, it doubles the amount of stomachs.
That's scary.
How crazy would that be?
How long would it take until they're all stomach?
Like 3.
3 generations.
Yeah, because if you go from 8 to 16, unless you start from 1. If you start from 1, it's to 2 to 4. So like 6, probably.
6 what?
6 generations.
How long would it take? Like 6. Sure. Yeah. That sounds right.
It does sound right, doesn't it? Sound right?
There's no way that this is going to be a
Yeah,
study.
why
that is
are we
easily
trying to
accessible.
find the answer
We're
to
going to
this?
have to like call up a giraffe researcher in order to find out where
A zoologist.
their iron comes from in their diet. No, like it's specifically.
You like call a zoologist and you're like, I would like to speak to a specialist.
Yeah. A giraffe specialist,
Yeah,
please.
it's important. See, look, they're not eating. They're eating leaves right there.
okay.
There ain't no iron in leaves, bro.
They have to get it from somewhere, Josh. Like in order to function, you have to have a certain.
They just
amount of
pass
iron
out
in
every
your
once in
body.
a while. They just
That
stand
doesn't-
up.
That does
they
not
just stand up and
replenish.
they pass
Okay,
out.
so you're implying, even if unintentionally, you're implying that fainting replenishes your iron.
No,
That's what you're saying, because you're like, oh no, like they just
Isn't
pass
that-
out every now and then.
isn't that-
doesn't make you feel okay after you get up if you're iron deficient? Like,
Isn't
that's
that the
thing.
reason
like,
why,
if
like-
someone's iron deficient and they faint, they don't get more iron in their body?
Yeah, but they wake up and they're fine, and they just keep
no,
going.
they're not.
What happens?
They need iron.
And what happens? if they
Otherwise,
don't
they'll just
get-
keep doing that.
Exactly. That's why giraffes keep passing out. I feel like you're not listening to me, Cameron.
I
Shut
am,
up.
because you sound like a dumbass. I am listening because I can point out every flaw that you have in your speech.
That is according to you, and I don't see any giraffe specialist on your lapel.
Well, I don't have a lapel on, so
Yeah,
that's
so why would I believe you?
I wish that we had a camera. That way, everyone in the audience could see me go, "Whatever, major loser." to you.
Well, newsflash, we couldn't find out if giraffes were iron deficient. Thank you for your dedicated work, though, Wyatt.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah.
I do have something to tell everybody that's listening to the pod. And not everybody's going to understand this, but I lost the game